A tragic incident has been reported from Kannur, where a booth-level officer, BLO Aneesh George, reportedly died by suicide. In fact, we're learning that Anish, who had worked as, a worker at a school there and also served as a BLO, now his family claims that heavy workload from SIR-related duties pushed him to take the extreme step. It has also come to light that Anish had earlier filed a complaint with the district collector citing work-related stress. But following the incident, now the chief electoral officer has sought a detailed report from the district collector. And meanwhile, BLOs involved in the SIR process have announced that they will not be working today and they will be protesting the circumstances that led to Aneesh George's death. As far as the case is concerned, we are learning that the father has now spoken up. He has said that following his son's death, he says that Anish had often expressed pressure due to the SIR process work, but the family never expected that it would lead to suicide. He also added that no individual or organizer is to be blamed for this, noting that his son was not used to handling such a stress. Listen in.
SIR-മായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് അവൻ കുറേ ദിവസങ്ങളായി ഭയങ്കര ടെൻഷനായിട്ട് നടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ നടക്കുമ്പോൾ അത് ഇത്രത്തോളം എത്തുമെന്ന് ഞങ്ങളാരും പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചില്ല. ഇതിൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും വ്യക്തിക്കോ സമൂഹത്തിനോ യാതൊരു ബാധ്യതയുമില്ല. അവൻ്റെ സ്വഭാവവും ആ ശീലവും ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുള്ള പണി ചെയ്ത് ശീലമില്ലാത്തത് കൊണ്ട് വന്നുപോയ ഒരു ടെൻഷനിൽ നിന്നുണ്ടായതാണ് ഈ കടുംകൈ.
And now we have breaking update coming in. The chief electoral officer has issued a statement on the death of BLO Aneesh George in Kannur in Kerala. The district administration expressed deep sorrow over the untimely demise. Authorities have clarified that no special targets, pressure or deadlines were imposed, and phone records are also indicating that there was no sort of pressure on the BLO who has died by suicide. And now, based on the information currently available from police and administrative inquiry, no direct link has been established between SIR process and the BLO's death. The exact cause of the suicide remains unclear and further investigation is underway. This is a statement that has come in from the district administration. Let me go across to my colleague Arpita, who's been tracking all the details. Arpita, what has come to the fore as far as investigation is concerned? Because we're learning that the family claims that this was because of the stress. People want to know who was actually putting the pressure, who was giving him the stress, because now the administration says that there's no direct link between the SIR process and the suicide of this BLO.
Well, in fact, Anish was found dead yesterday morning in his room. He was found hanging. His family has clearly said that they do not want to blame any individual or organization, because he had mentioned about the stress caused by the SIR process, but his family did not expect that he will be taking such a step, is what the family has said. In fact, they have said that they do not want to put blame on anybody, because Anish was of a behavior where he couldn't take stress. He has never worked in an environment where he had to face stress. So that is the reason that the parents are saying that is why he could have taken such a step, is what the parents are saying. On the other hand, the district collector and the chief electoral officer has clearly said that Anish was performing his duty properly. There was no stress given, there was no timeline, or there was no additional work given. So it was because of stress, because of the SIR process cannot be true. And what the police is investigating, police has already filed a FIR for unnatural death. Now they are investigating the matter, what actually has happened. But what the district collector and the chief electoral officer has said that based on the information currently available from both police and administrative inquiries, they have found that there is no linkage between this death and the SIR related duties. But police is investigating, so we need to wait and watch what happens next. Meanwhile, all the BLOs across the state have said that they are boycotting the work today in protest of the suicide of this BLO Aneesh George.
Well, absolutely. What really led him to take the step is something that will come out during the investigation. Thank you so much, meanwhile, Arpita, for giving us all the details. The politics has started over this entire case. Congress MP KC Venugopal has said that deceased BLO Aneesh George became a victim of the Election Commission's hasty SR implementation in the state of Kerala, holding the Election Commission responsible for his death. Watch this.
ധൃതി പിടിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള യാതൊരു മുൻകരുതലുകളും എടുക്കാതെ ജീവനക്കാരന്റെ മേൽ അമിതഭാരം ഏൽപ്പിച്ച് ഏത് വിധേനയും SIR പൂർത്തിയാക്കണമെന്നുള്ള തിരഞ്ഞെടുപ്പ് കമ്മീഷൻ തീരുമാനത്തിന്റെ രക്തസാക്ഷിയാണ് ഇന്ന് കാസർഗോഡ് ഉണ്ടായത്. ഇതിന് ഉത്തരവാദി തിരഞ്ഞെടുപ്പ് കമ്മീഷനാണെന്നുള്ള കാര്യം സംശയം വേണ്ട.
All right, so that is the statement that has come in from the Congress party. They have blamed it on the Election Commission, saying that because of the hasty implementation of SIR, this tragic incident has happened. But let's tell you what has really happened in Kannur. We're learning that the BLO, that is a booth-level officer, Aneesh George, he died by suicide. The family says that it was because of the stress, because of the workload as far as SIR is concerned. With this, a very short break.